here, back out here in the desert, beautiful landers, and you can see what a beautiful, we got all the Joshua trees here, and a desert scene would not be complete without a junk car, and we have one of those. Today I'm going to do something a little different, just to show you how amazing the Mojoe is at adapting to different heat sources. So today's heat source, the Chimenea. So I'm going to start it up, and we're going to get going on some pretty basic Mojoelian barbecue, desert Mojoelian barbecue. So here we go. We'll just start it up here. And I got my twigs. I'll go away and do this. The fire started in the Chimenea. Look at it going. You can see the turbo blast of heat coming out the top. What I'm going to do when we're ready to cook, I'm going to put the Mojoe griddle right on the rim here, and it'll be like a turbo blast of heat on there, and then we'll do some great stir fry. One thing you don't want to do if you decide to use your Chimenea, it can't be a two-piece Chimenea. It has to be all one piece, because otherwise the top might fall off. So anyway, we'll be back to you and with the application of the Mojoe griddle onto the Chimenea. The fire is now getting down to some really good coals. You can still see the flames shooting out a little bit. Time to do the placement of the Mojoe. So I got my Mojoe right here. We got my Mojoe handles, and we just try and get it centered right on the top. Let me just look. It's looking pretty good. All the Mojoe mounting bars are lifting it up off the lid. Maybe you could come in here and you can see that it is lifting up off the lip of the Chimenea, and so the heat is coming up, hitting the Mojoe, and then is forced out to the sides, out to the lips of the Mojoe. That's the beauty of it. That's the patented feature of it. So we're just going to let that heat up, and then we're going to start cooking. All right, got the Mojoe clean. We're going to check for heat. Put an ice cube on there, and it's gone. All right, we'll get to cooking in just a sec. Time to cook. Time for the Mojoelian barbecue. I've got a pot full of pad thai noodles, so I'm gonna throw those on the Mojoe like so, and of course a little oil on there, like so. Maybe a little garlic salt. Throw that on there. Grab these guys, and oh, doesn't that look beautiful? Come on in and look at this. We're gonna let those cook a little, then I'm gonna put the chicken on, and then we'll go for the veggies. We're just gonna slide it off to the side when they're done. Okay, all of our ingredients. We have the pad thai noodles. They're frying up right now. We've got some shrimp. We've got chicken, marinated chicken. We've got red onions, some garlic, and some water chestnuts, broccoli and carrots, and snow peas, and then of course corn. And all that's going on here. It's gonna be great. Okay, time for the chicken. We're gonna throw it on there. Look at that, it's all marinated. We'll just throw it right on our Mojoelian barbecue. Let that heat up. Maybe we'll throw a little bit more wood in there. Look at this. Just to give it a little more heat. It's working perfectly on here. We spread put the noodles off to the side while we cook some of the other stuff. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Can you smell it? Oh, sorry, you can't smell it. Okay, we're flipping the chicken. It only took about a minute to do that. And once we got that cooked, we're going to push that off to the side. Start going after some veggies. All right, chicken's done. I'm going to push it off to the side, out of the major heat part of it. Then it's going to be time for our vegetables. Yum. Okay, so here we go with the veggies. Broccoli and carrots, onions, and water chestnuts. Oh, that's so comforting. I'm going to save the garlic for last. I always do that. And then we need some oil, always. And maybe a little soy sauce. Help it steam. Let's start moving this stuff around. Oh yeah, baby. Look at that. Look how colorful that is. That's awesome. Can you hear the sizzle? I'm going to throw some water in. Give it a little steam. Look at that. A Chimenea Mojoe griddle, Mojoelian BBQ. Come on in and just take a look at the colors. One of the last items, corn. We're just going to stick that in there, and we're just going to cut the corn into our stir fry. Yum. Okay, one of the last items is my garlic. I'm just going to sprinkle that over everything, and then I'm going to mix it all together. Get the chicken going. Get the noodles in there. Hey, our beautiful Mojoelian BBQ dinner is done, so we're just going to scrape it off into my pot, and we'll be serving it up soon. Oh, that looks insanely good. All right.